Today I'm going to do an unboxing of this gun. It's a PCP rifle. I've got a rat problem here, so this is an unboxing and a review of this particular gun, which is a PR900W multi-shot or single shot, and this is the kit I've got. So we'll get a bag, a sight, a pump and the gun. So I'm just going to be doing an unboxing of this gun and what I get, and this is from an absolute novice point of view, because I've never had a PCP gun. The reason I want this is for the quietness of it, really. I'm familiar with Springers and gas ram, but I've never had multi-shot PCP before. So this is a review on this specific gun, the kit and what it's like, and I'll be shooting the gun later on and checking out how to put air in the tank. So I'll be doing all this, and remember it's from an absolute novice point of view, this. So as we open this up, we've got the gun, there's a silencer, some O-rings, and a magazine and some pellets. Seems pretty nice and light, doesn't seem a bad quality. But I'm going to do a bit of shooting with it and see how I get on with it. What's it like to kind of dial the sights in, and see if I can get any decent groups in the targets. So that's the gun. Obviously I'll be doing something a bit more extensive than this. I'm just showing you what's in the boxes, really. The gun, we've got the pump here, needs putting together, and we've got the scope. So I'll put everything together and see what we've got. This is the pump, which it's a 3-stage pump. The kit's only included a 2-stage pump. This 3-stage pump's come instead, which I'm quite happy about. Air Force 1 Econo pump, and I'll have to put this together, so I'll see how difficult that is, and I'll get that together, then at least I can charge the gun up. Got this pump together, a little bit fiddly, but not too bad. Using a quality spanner that you get with it. Does the job. Just going to make sure you don't absolutely over tighten everything and snap it off. The gauge is facing the wrong way, but I'm kind of not bothered, as long as it's not leaking. So that's gone together okay, easy enough. Just to show you, these are the spurs that you get with it. You get plenty of O-rings. They look like little filters, because there's a filter in the end of the, just there. There's a filter in there, so they're spur filters for that. So that's the pump, and at least I've got some spurs in case something goes wrong or leaks. Have a look at this rifle scope next, see what it's like. See what it's like. I'm not familiar with scopes, so Pro Shot Precision 39x40. So there's the scope. I'll pop that on and see if we can get it zeroed in. A couple of things I've found whilst I've been putting this together. You've got to take this back sight off. These are the sights that come with the gun. This actually slides out, but that's got to come off because it intrudes with the scope, you see, so you're really pushed right back unless you take that sight off, plus you won't get the cap onto the lens. So I'm going to take that sight off there, and just so you know how to do it, you undo the screw here. There's a spring underneath it because this rear sight is spring loaded, so there's a spring under it. Using a Leatherman for this, and when that's undone, you actually push the sight off, and it comes off altogether. See, the that screw actually locates in there, even though it lifts the sight up and down. It's also the retaining screw for here. So I'll put that away in the parts, and you can now see that the scope will fit on with adjustment there, and we can get the lens cover on as well. So that's what I've found so far. So I got the sights on, a little bit fiddling about, but not too bad. As I say, this I've got a head torch on, that's why the light's kind of all over the place. I can't really see what I'm doing, my eyesight's shocking. So anyway, this rear sight, that obviously has to come off, and left it clear, as I was saying before, for the cover to go over. So we're all set up, ready to shoot, and we'll see how this next bit goes. I'm going to do the magazine next. It's a 7-shot for the 2.2 and it's 9 shots for the 177. This is a 2.2, so I've got 7 shots, and I'll be filling this up in a minute when I figure out how to do it. So here's the magazine, and it's a spring-loaded magazine. You have to turn it. See how you've got the spring in it there. You've got to turn it all this round, this far. Turn it upside down, and you drop a pellet in with the skirt down, like thus. Then that locks it up, so you can actually start putting your other pellets in. I don't know what it is with these pellets, look at the colour of them. It's a bit fiddly, but not too bad. Done. I could not figure out how this went. I had to go and have a look on the internet. I couldn't figure out how you loaded this, so I had to go on the internet and have a good old look. And what you've got on the gun is you've actually got this just here. Just there. That's a single pellet loader, and what you can do is move that out the way, and then this goes in from the left to the right. If you can see that. I can't see what the hell I'm doing here. Where's my hand? Oh, there it is. So that goes in like that. Just a little magnet there holds it in place. So that's a multi-shot ready to go. So here's my little shooting range. It's probably about 20 yards, and you can see in the background I've got birds, bird feeders, so I've got rats. So I'm going to see how well this shoots. I've already put 7 pellets through it, zeroing the sights in. So I'll set it up and see if I can get a decent group with these 7 shots. I just had a bit of a rookie error, and what I did was I double loaded it by accident. I was just out there doing a bit of filming. I've just run some pellets through this, got it all kind of dialed in. I've been adjusting the sights and got everything pretty good, and I just had it set up, but I ended up double loading it with 2 pellets into the barrel, so I had to poke them out. So unfortunately it's gone dark, so I shall continue with this tomorrow. So I'm back on the little shooting range I've got with the PCP gun here, and I ran about probably 20 pellets through it last night, but it had gone dark, so I couldn't really film, and I did successfully shoot 1 rat, but because the rats are pretty close to, I'm going to make sure I'm getting a decent shot from kind of that distance, which, let's just pace it out, see what sort of distance it is. It's probably about 8 or 9 yards, and that's kind of typical of the distance I'd see the rats, and even closer. So I want to make sure this sight is dialed in, that I'm going to get a good clean shot. So I just got the camera set up over the target here so we can see if I'm getting a good clean shot. Obviously I want them to get a decent group on this, so a bit of a closer look, and you need to adjust the sight slightly. Not a bad group, but at the same time it's not on the target, so I'll adjust the sights and give it another go. This is the target, and you can see the group I've got of, I think it was 6 pellets all around there, so We just need to make an adjustment on the sight so we can get on the ball. Well, we moved the target back to approximately, I would say it's probably about 18 yards. Well, I don't know whether it's having shitty pellets, but I've had a couple of flyers there. They just flew way out. One hit the back here, and one flew kind of like over here, so must be pellets. Other than that, the grouping's not bad, but I'm not so sure about these pellets I've got. I'll shoot a little bit more with these pellets, and just see if we get any more of these flyers. Pellets flying off everywhere. I'm going to go for that top left target. So this is 18 yards, and here's the target. One bit of a flyer there, but good grouping on the rest. You know, virtually that was 6 shots. This is 6 shots here. So yeah, I think we're there with this with these sights now. So I'm happy with that. I'm just getting to the stage now where, as I say, I pumped this up once, and I put about 70-80 pellets through it, and I'm just getting to the stage now where, as you can see, we're going down a bit on the focus. I pumped it up before. It's real, I wouldn't say easy, but it literally takes 2 minutes. But I'm going to show you how the gun performs with this much pressure in it. Just into focus. There we go, so you can see. So I'm going to run some more pellets through it. I just run another 7 pellets through, and then I'll blow it up. I'll pump it up. Okay, so we've got the gun on the floor on a nice little cushion, and I'm just going to plug the adapter in. Just goes straight in like that. see. Okay, we're all set up. Let's see how long it takes us to pump this up. Have a shot there. There's a no nut on the back that when you actually take this off, you have to undo it obviously to let the pressure out that's remaining in the line. So tighten that up and we're away. Not easy, but certainly not difficult. Let's have a look, see what we're up to. See, that's almost fully charged now. Another couple of pumps. It's a decent little workout. So I'm going to let the air out here. That's the residual air that was left. Take the coupling off. And as you can see, we are charged up. So we're just going to go and try it. So I'm just going to go at these little spinning targets. There's a rat and a crow there. So obviously this is after it's been charged, and let's see what the difference is. Target. So as you can see, is there much difference? And so I'll give it a good old kind of run. Tested out a good few pellets through it. I think overall, I would say the magazine is a bit fiddly, but other than that, I think it's a brilliant little gun for the money. Well, in conclusion, after all the trial, I've probably put 100 pellets through this. Great gun, easy to charge, nice and cheap, a good package from Pellpacks. I paid around about £360. The only thing we got extra with this was a magazine, but once it's dialed in, as in the sights are on target, then a great little gun, and I'm very happy with this. I think it's an excellent purchase. I do have 2 other guns, but this is going to be the one that I'm going to be using for ratting. But as a package, yes, definitely get one of these. Great little gun, and hope this has been some help, because I know the review's a bit disjointed. The lighting was a bit all over the place when I had the head torch on, but anyway, hope this has been some help, and you certainly won't go wrong getting one of these little things. A great little gun.